Hi, Dr. Sorois here with Mystical Professor. All right, so somebody asked me about placebo and what I'm referring to it when I talk about it in my videos. And of course, I've even mentioned it in some of my subliminals. Well, of course, being a psychologist, I am an educational psychologist. I refer to it as meaning a psychological benefit that is, so basically it's pleasing or calming to the individual, okay? But just so you know that whenever doctors or scientists conduct studies, they always have a placebo group, but those participants have no idea that they are taking a sugar pill, okay? Because if they knew, it would throw the whole study off, all right? I could sit here and talk about different studies that have been conducted. We could do that another time. And I know so much information that obviously I obtained, or knowledge that I obtained while obtaining my PhDs. All right, that being said, as well as teaching. Okay, that being said, I just want you to be in a pleasing, calming, beneficial state at all times, obviously, okay? So without knowing, in a sense, that you're using things like subliminals, affirmations, assumptions, as placebos to get you to the state. Last night I talked to you about state of consciousness, right? When I was referring to state of consciousness, I was referring to we're all in different states. So if you're in a state of being poor, you're unfortunately going to suffer the consequences associated with that state, okay? Just like if you are in a state of being a thief, you could potentially end up in prison. But that doesn't mean you can't free yourself, because you know the power that's within. You are one with source. You are the operant power. Okay? You're the creator. Okay? That being said, placebo is something that's pleasing to you, to comfort you. Mentioning fake, well, you fake it until you make it, right? I've heard that term, or that statement said, that people fake it until they make it. That's in a sense what you're doing here. When you're putting yourself in a state of consciousness of being wealthy, you're saturating your mind. You're thinking, feeling, acting, behaving in a way that is conducive to that state of consciousness of wealth. Okay? Yes, you still have to, you still have to interact with the true reality that you're living without giving it that identity or that meaning. Like I said, give everything good meaning. Okay, that's why I like general affirmations, like I'm living my dream life now. Everything in my life is perfect. Always has been, always will be. Every aspect of my being's perfect. Or like the one I just created and uploaded today, the money wealth magnet, or the multi-generational wealth hypnosis and subliminals, okay? You're revising the past, you're fixing the future, and you're taking care of the now, which leads me to time, okay? Time, all their creation's already finished, okay? I know that's hard to believe. Everybody who tries to put logic on everything, time is an illusion. It's a man-made construct, okay? What does that mean? Well, there's only the power in the now. So that's why it's important that you take advantage of your now moments with listening to subliminals, with affirming, assuming, visualizing, scripting, saturating your mind to put yourself in the state of consciousness that will impress your subconscious mind and give you what you choose without looking for it, without having contradicting thoughts, without taking no for an answer. Never give up, okay? Which I will eventually make an upload for that. I don't want you to ever give up unless you don't want it anymore. Okay? Once you have assumed that you have what you desire, guess what? It's already created. The desire is already finished. It's made. It's instantaneous at that moment. Okay. The last thing I want to mention is nervous system regulation. What that is you can inhale 4, hold for 5, and let out for 6, exhale for 6, and then wait for 4 and repeat. or you could do 444 or 555. Basically, whenever you're feeling any kind of anxiety, depression, stress, do some nervous system regulation. I also have a subliminal for that. If you want it in rain, let me know, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just going to make this quick. I got noise in the background. That's my son and my grandchildren. I just wanted to let you know what I mean when I say you are the placebo. You know, what placebo means to me. It's a calm, pleasing effect. It's a beneficial state of being. It's a psychological effect, not so much a physiological one, but that's the whole goal. We already know that having a positive psychological effect will result in a positive physical effect, okay? And that time is, you only have the now. Time has already, it's done. It's a human construct, okay? Creation's finished. The minute you assume you have your desire, you already do. And the last thing is, let's remember to do nervous system regulation when you feel anxiety, when you feel stressed, you know, because you don't have your, you feel that you don't have your desire. So to calm your system, do nervous system regulation. Nervous system regulation. Inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, do nothing for 4, repeat, or 5 or 6, or just do some deep breathing. Okay, and that will automatically calm your system. All right, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any more suggestions, let me know. If you have any more questions, let me know. And I will see you in the next one. Again, this is Dr. Shores with Mystical Professor, and I am available for coaching. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Take care.